My name is Lisa Lynn Eveleth, and I actually grew up in the Quad City area as a young child. And I've been living with lupus since I was diagnosed in 1993. I went to the Rheumatology Associates and into the infusion center and had my monthly routine today. So it took about an hour and a half, 2 hours from start to finish. And that helps with my manifestations of my lupus and calms things down. When I was first diagnosed with lupus, there was really nothing available for me as far as material on the subject matter. There was no support group for me to go to. I didn't know anyone that had lupus. I didn't know what lupus meant. And so it was a chronic condition. It was something that I was going to deal with for the rest of my life. In fact, I did find some old material listed that I had 5 to 10 years to live in the library at school. So that was devastating. Today, life is much different. I am still living with lupus, but it doesn't define me. And I'm also a fitness competitor, which allows me to travel to different competitions, and I also model for different companies. And I thoroughly enjoy my job as a personal trainer, where I'm able to help others overcome their own obstacles. I think I've learned so much from dealing with my lupus and my own obstacles that I feel like there is no way to go but up, and I see things in a positive light. I want to help others and inspire others to overcome their obstacles as well. I know when someone is attacked, their immune system is attacked in any autoimmune disease or cancer or diabetes, or in any way, you lose your identity. For me, I've lost my hair on several occasions, and so for me that was part of my identity, and the way I looked, losing all the weight I've lost, and I didn't feel beautiful anymore. And so I really wanted this foundation to be something that we could do to help others, inspire patients that not to give up, that they have hope. We've come a little ways. There's still some gaps in education materials, and we want to be that resource. We want to be the now what. When you go to the doctor's office and you're given that pamphlet, explanation of what your diagnosis is, and then from there, what do? You go home, you search the internet. There's so many questions that you have. We want to be those answers for those patients. So after connecting with the community and autoimmune patients, we started actually just kind of with an awareness event. We decided to do a race and a festival to let people know that we were here, let people know we were going to help them. We wanted patients to realize there's something out there for them. The race created a lot of awareness. Our first year was amazing, and it created awareness for people in the community. And it's been a great annual event for us as far as financially and being able to help patients. It's been a whirlwind for the last 2 years. In fact, just getting the office space from Genesis Health Systems, it's been a wonderful thing for us. And the awareness events that we've created, from Zumba-thons to lifts to fashion shows to the race and festival and bowl-a-thons, and here we are with Dancing with the Stars. We've touched many lives through our healing meetings and cooking classes, and we've helped educate people and inspire people and move them in the right direction to help them, again, live more fully.
Back when Linda got lupus in 1973, there really wasn't any support group or anybody else to talk with, and what I can see with Lisa is she's got support group to help other people with autoimmune diseases, but she also works on nutrition to help people out, exercise, and support. And that's something that, Linda never had anything like that because there was nobody for her to really talk to.
And the first healing meeting that I attended, we went around the room and said our name and our diagnoses and why we were there. And if you don't think you can make a difference in this world, you can. One person can make a difference. And I saw that at that healing meeting.
And going to that meeting let me see that there's other people struggling with what I'm struggling with, and I'm not alone. But the huge thing was finally facing that, hey, I gotta accept this, I gotta take this with stride, and all these other people are doing it and they're so positive about it.
And so, but because of, again, this organization giving back to the community, showing us how to live with this and not be beaten down by it, not be controlled by this disease, but be successful in living with it. At one time, she wasn't living. She was just existing. But because of this program, she learned how to live.
We are here to empower patients. We want them to be their own advocates. We don't want them to sit back and be a victim. It's very important to take control of your life, and we can manage them and help them move forward and not just exist in this world. We're not meant to just exist. We're meant to live life and live life fully. All of this is done by the community involvement, and that's the most important part of having this foundation. The foundation exists in the Quad City area because of you, and we're making strides and we're changing lives, and it's so important to reach out to each individual, because a third of you out there in this audience today is dealing with some type of autoimmune illness, whether you know someone or you yourself is struggling right now, and we're here to help. Live Fit with Lupus is helping autoimmune in this community, and we will further our mission, and we will continue to reach lives. And it takes you, and that's all we need.